Okay, so guys, I think we are live on LinkedIn and YouTube. Let's just double check if we are audible to our audience. Hi everyone, I'm Aditya Sharma. I'm co-founder and CEO of iCounselor and will be your host for today's session along with my team members. If you guys can just confirm us in the chat box that you can hear us loud and clear, you can see us fine, that would be very helpful. So let's see. We've started getting a few hellos. Guys, you can just write in the chat box that yes, we can hear you. You're clearly visible.
Good
All
evening, good afternoon, every time. Okay. Okay.
so let's get a confirmation and then we'll proceed. Okay, so people are saying that they can hear us.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for confirming. So I can see there are about 150 people live now. Many people are joining in. So let's take a few more minutes and allow everyone else to join, and then we'll get started. In the meantime, guys, let's do a quick round of introductions, right? So that we are aware of everyone's location. So I'm currently based out of San Francisco Bay Area, Sunnyvale to be exact. And here I've entered my location in the chat box. If you can also enter your location in the chat box, that would be a great point to get started. And in the meantime, Amit sir, where are you dialing in from?
So I am in Toronto right now, almost close to Toronto, and everybody can, if you can just write your location, that would be great, so that we can know where are you based. And similarly, okay, we have started Arizona. So okay, so people are writing. And where are you from, Vivek? Right now, where are you sitting right now?
Hi everyone. My name is Vivek. I'm a program manager here at High Counselor. I am based out of New Delhi, India.
Okay.
Okay.
And what about you, Priya?
Hi everyone. My name is Priyamvada Raul and I will be the mentor for this project. And I am based out of Bangalore, India. So, hello everyone. Nice to see you.
So
Awesome.
people is a good morning in India right now. It's
Yeah.
early morning in India. Okay, so we are getting people from Ghana, from Canada, India, Texas. People are from Nigeria.
I
Great.
can see
We have
Hyderabad too.
somebody from Sydney, Australia as well.
Sydney. We have people from Buffalo. So that's good. We have a diversified crowd as usual.
Absolutely.
Uh, Last time also we had a great people from different locations.
Yeah.
Austin. Okay.
Sunnyvale. Okay. Kumar Abhinav is from Sunnyvale. Probably we are living across the street or somewhere. Okay, so people from Phoenix, Arizona, Chicago. I started my career in Chicago at PwC. Okay, about 250 people live right now. Okay, guys, that's very helpful. Thank you so much. Now, just to get a little bit idea before we jump into the project detail, give you an overview of the project and all the guidelines. It would be great if you can just let us know about what job role you're looking for. For example, if you are currently looking for a data scientist job role, software engineer, front end, back end, full stack, whatever it is, if you can just let us know in the chat box, it will give us a very good idea about okay, what is your expectation and how we can meet your expectation. Okay.
Okay. People still writing their location. I
Yeah,
can
Yeah.
see.
somebody commented it's 2 a.m. here. I think probably in Nigeria.
Okay.
Hmm.
And we had one of the participants who is from UK and he will be attending at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Okay. Awesome. No, I think guys, that's the fun of this project, and that's the purpose of this project that we create a multicultural team that people can interact, they can work with each other, right? Get that teamwork experience that you can talk about in your full-time real interviews.
So
People are really commenting about like full stack developer, backend developer. It's really great to see.
yeah, so mostly there are three which I can see is software engineer, backend developer, and full stack developer, and there are some people from data science also.
Yeah.
Okay.
And guys, we'll take probably 1 or 2 more minutes before we get started. And in the meantime, if you can just like this particular event, if you can like share it so that it will reach to your network. Look, we want to include more and more people in this project. We want to get maximum experience from different backgrounds. So if you can like it, it will it will appear in your network, and probably someone in your network would be able to join it. So if you can just, okay, put a thumbs up, heart sign, or clap sign, or anything else, that would be great. Okay, I can see a lot of thumbs up going on.
Okay. Trying to convert from trying to convert from into backend. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I guess this could be a good platform for you if you're trying to switch from one zone to another zone. These kind of project can add into your portfolio, and that could be a very helpful also if somebody is shifting from A to B.
Mhm.
Okay, so I guess we can start, Aditya.
Yes, I think it's a good time now to get started. Well, thanks again, everyone. Those who have just joined, a quick introduction. I'm Aditya Sharma. I'm co-founder and CEO of High Counselor. And in today's call, we are going to talk about a live project that we are going to conduct in the next 2 weeks. The objective of this live project is to give real hands-on work experience to people. Look, more than 75% of job seekers, they get rejected during the application process for not having real work experience, because most of the employers want job ready talent. They don't want to invest in it, in candidates, right, when they join it. And that's why people struggle. People who start their career right out of school, people who want to switch their career, say from a QA to product manager, QA to software developer role, they get rejected and they face this problem. So we came up with a solution a few months ago, that if we can provide real world business project experience to people, okay, like you guys will be literally building projects right from scratch. And I'm not talking about academic projects, guys. It's very important to understand, we have literally picked these projects from companies who have actually built these applications for some of their clients. We have removed some of the confidential information, but the objective is that you literally build something that was sometime built in the real business application. Okay, once you build it, you can add this experience in your resume, you can add this experience on your LinkedIn profile. We will also give you a certification at the end of this project. And apart from gaining real technical implementation knowledge, we want you to work in a team of 3 to 5 people. You can see a lot of people are commenting here. So you will be working in a team of 3 to 5 people, and you can talk about this experience later on during your interviews, because all the interviews, no matter whether they are FANG interviews, mid-sized companies or tech startups, everyone is going to ask you question around behavioral situation. Like, tell me about a time when you worked in a team and you came across a conflict. You can talk about these situations, and that will put you in a completely different bucket than thousands of other applicants who are entry level. Okay, so we had about 1,800 people who signed up for this particular project, and in our past experiences, we have seen that more and more people will be joining in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so let me guys give you a quick overview of this project. Amit, do you want to cover anything before I jump into project details?
Yeah, so I would say a few lines. Like, let me introduce myself. So this is Dr. Amit. I am business head operations at High Counselor, and I also look into the curriculum part and the live project and the part of in our company. So I would say that that one of the things which I have learned in my entire career, it is not the work that is the problem. It is the people around the work that creates a lot of problem. So that's why we always ask our people to create teams, because that's the way you can tie up with people and build network from people in your domain across the world. People can come in your team from Ghana, people can come from Canada, from India. So that becomes very diversified kind of skills, and we are able to solve. And in the last project also, when we executed in the data domain, we got almost 400 plus entries, and that is team entries, that is not individual entries. So you can imagine that number of people who enrolled into that part of. So I am expecting the same kind of response here also. So try to connect with people in this particular post. Aditya will explain you every process, that how you can build team and how we'll be assigning everything. So I guess that can be we can start now.
Mhm. Okay, sure.
I can add something to it. Like one more thing is, like when we are working in the team, we grow greater. Like if you are doing individually, you will not be able to see some different approach. But if you are working in a team, your knowledge expands 10x, right? You share knowledge, you collaboratively work, and that brings a different result. So I think this will be the great for this project for every one of us. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.
That's a great point, Priya. Okay, guys, so let me share my screen and I'll take you through some of the basic things related to this project, some of the guidelines, right, that you can follow. So I'll share my screen. If someone can confirm that you can see my screen, that would be great. So you should be able to see it now. Okay, you can see it,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Cool. So let me put in the slideshow mode. Okay, guys. So in the next 2 weeks, starting today, we are going to build a project, especially backend developer project. Right, our focus is primarily here on the backend developers, who are like people who are trying to kick off their career or probably transition their career into backend development, or even those who are trying to advance their career in the backend development industry. Okay, we are going to create a book review app. Okay, I will jump into more details later on, but basically in the next 2 weeks we are going to create an app in which you can keep a track of the books that you have read, that you plan to read. You can provide reviews to the book. For example, I spend a lot of time uh, on read on go on apps that provide me like summary of the books, where I can like keep a track of all my previous books. So it's very similar to those real world applications. Okay. As I said, I already gave my introduction, but just to give you another high-level overview, I studied back in NIT Jalandhar back in India in 2012, then did my master's from Duke University. After that, I kicked off my career at PwC in Chicago, worked there for about a year, and then worked with Deloitte Consulting in San Francisco, worked there for about 3 years. And during my time at Deloitte, that's when I got an opportunity to work in the recruitment sector and to interview candidates. I interviewed about 300 to 400 candidates during my time at Deloitte, hired a lot of candidates through their university recruitment program. And that's when I grew interest in this particular industry of mentorship, career counseling, helping people find their job, helping people overcome the challenge of failing in interviews. And that's when in 2020 I left my job to start this company, High Counselor. Journey that started with just myself and my co-founder. Today we are a team of about 120 plus people, and we are backed by a lot of VCs and angel investors in across Silicon Valley and Los Angeles area. Also, a little bit about High Counselor, because we will be connecting multiple times, right? You'll see this name High Counselor a lot. So I think it's good to know a little bit about the platform and the company that you're working with. So at High Counselor, we have created an entire 360-degree ecosystem for job seekers. Anyone who's looking to kick off their career or to advance their career in software engineering, data science, product management, and Salesforce consulting roles, we provide everything right from upskilling to getting hands-on work experience through project, and to get a lot of interviews through auto application and referrals. So that's what we do. As I said, we started in 2020 and helped about 350 plus candidates so far. Now, objective, as I said, of this real world project is to remove the stigma that, okay, this candidate is a fresher, he doesn't have real work experience. So we want to remove that stigma. Give me 1 second. And okay, so I'll jump back again to, should be able to see it now. Okay, so we want to remove this stigma where people fail in a job application, fail in interviews for not having work experience. You'll be literally building this project right from scratch, and you'll be able to add this experience in your resume and on your LinkedIn. Okay, so the next time you apply for the job position, next time you go to the interview and somebody says, "Oh, you have 0 years of work experience," you can literally say, "No, I have built some application that is used in the real world scenario, and I know how to build it right from scratch until how to deploy it." Okay, and in this process we will also give $25 Amazon gift cards to top 10 teams, right? So if you're a part of any of the top 10 teams, and we are going to decide top 10 teams based on the timely submissions that you have done, the guidelines that you have followed, accuracy of your project. So that's just a little bit motivation booster for everyone. So $25 Amazon gift card. And apart from that, everyone who complete this project successfully in time will get a certificate from High Counselor that you can utilize on your LinkedIn, that you can utilize in your interviews as well. Okay. As we mentioned at the beginning, we will be your mentors during the project. Priyambada will be your, I would say, technical mentor in this project. Any technical question in this project, be it related to some kind of syntax, some kind of query, some kind of business situation, Priyambada will be able to answer it. And myself and Dr. Amit Lal will help you with everything else related to logistics. Vivek will help you in building teams and answering some common questions related to the project. Okay. Now, Priya, would you like to give a quick overview of this project? Or Amit sir, would you like to cover it? Anyone, if you guys just can give a quick overview of what we are going to develop in this project, that will give a good idea to our attendees.
Yeah, so I would like to start with the introduction. This project, the book recommendation app, it is a backend project, and we are developing this project in Spring Boot. So Spring Boot is a framework in Java. So I think we all have heard about Spring Boot. So this project mainly concentrates on, suppose you are having a list of books and you are going through the books, you are reading those books, and you are providing few ratings for that books, or you are also searching for other books which have good recommendation and you want to read it in future. So all these applications and the data stack that you can store the books with ratings in your profile. That what we will be doing in this project. I can relate this project to a real world website that we already use, and it's very famous. If you all have heard about Goodreads, I just write in the chat. So Goodreads is a very famous website where we see all the recommendation for the books, and we have like, okay, this books have 5 ratings, these are the comments and everything. So what we are going to develop something similar to this. So in this project, we will be covering the backend, the database part, and little bit of front end. So people who are looking for a full stack developer, or people who are looking for a back end developing, so this everything, the requirement is covered here. And as I've said, the database will be in PostgreSQL. So you can also use MySQL, who are comfortable with MySQL. MySQL is the most popular SQL. But yeah, PostgreSQL we will be using here, Spring Boot, and for the front end part, we will be using React. So this is what we will be covering. Yeah, for you, Aditya.
Okay.
But the key focus would be here on the backend module, because this project
Yeah,
is of backend. And
yeah.
one thing which will I add to, like, sometimes what we feel that okay, this project is only about Java and Spring Boot, but I would suggest that we are open to all the submissions. If you can do it on Python, if you can do it on Node.js, you can do it on Ruby. So if you can comfortable in any of the following languages, we are open to that submission also. Although the preferable language would be Java plus Spring Boot. That could give you, because that's what the client requirement is. You can take it in this perspective, but other submissions we'll also welcome.
Mhm. So, guys, consider this project as a language agnostic project, right? At the end of the day, what matters is the application that is coming in, right? So, don't consider that, okay, I do not know Java, so I cannot participate in this project. No. At the end of the day, we want to see this book review application up and running, no matter what language you have utilized. So, you can use any language that you're comfortable in. Okay. And again, when you'll be forming different teams, you will find people that, okay, someone in your team with probably stronger in a language that you're not very comfortable with, and that's where you can work as a team. Okay. Now, moving on to the process of this entire project. So, guys, we are going to conduct this project in a time frame of 2 weeks. Okay. So, today is the beginning of module number 1. These are the details of module number 1, and will provide you a document that covers everything about module number 1, all the tasks that you are supposed to cover. Okay, very shortly, I'll show you the link uh, of that particular document that you can utilize to learn about module number 1 and all the tasks. The steps for submission, you need to complete this step, this module number 1 by by next Wednesday same time. Okay, so by next Wednesday same time you have to complete it, and again you'll have to go through a certain process. Again, I'll talk more about it. Basically, it's a Google form where you'll fill in all the details, and you'll inform us that hey, I've completed the project. Now let me cover the most important part of this project. So we have created one second. Okay. So, guys, I have created this one post which says live software development. A lot of messages. Give me one second. Let me close it. Okay. So, guys, I've created this LinkedIn post that says live software development project backend gain real world experience. We are going to use this LinkedIn post as an anchor post for everything related to this project. Okay. So, in this particular post, your if you have any question, simply comment here. As I said here, that we are going to utilize this post for multiple purposes. If you have any doubt or any question, suppose you say, oh, I'm unable to find a project document, just comment below on this post and we'll directly reply you here. If you have a question that, hey, I'm unable to understand task number 2, can someone please explain me? Comment here and we'll provide you answer of that of your situation. You're unable to find a particular team member, you can comment below. You'll also utilize this post to inform us about your team. Okay, you can mention that, hey, we are team unicorn and my team members are A, B, and C, and you'll tag your team members. When you complete a particular module, you are going to come here and comment below saying that, hey, I've submitted module number 1, we are team this. Okay, all the important documents related to this project you'll find under important links. Okay, be it recording of this particular session, be it PowerPoint deck that we have used, be it the project document, be it the submission guideline, you will find every single thing over here. And as we move forward, I'll keep on updating this particular post. The objective is that we have one post that answer all of your questions, or at least all the generic questions. Okay, now there are a lot of questions around how to form a team. Okay, so guys,
You can do one thing. You can just post the link of this particular post in the chat also, so that people will get access to it and they will start commenting over there only.
okay, so let me add a link in the chat box
Yeah, that would be great.
for this particular post.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I already see a lot of people wants to connect with other people. They are asking that we are open, and that's a good part. Like just you can, if with whom you want to just make a team, you can write on the comment section, hey, I'm open, I want to build a team, and somebody will definitely message you back and you will build a team, most probably in the next few hours.
Yep. So guys, let me also show you the process of building a team. Okay, now under important links, the first link is find your team members in the Google Sheet here, and you can see a link over here. Simply click on this link and you'll see the name of all the people who have registered for this particular uh, project, and we have divided them in a team of 4 people. You can see here. So simply come to this document, do Control F, and search your name. Right. So suppose you search your name as Aniket. Aniket can see that, hey, these are my team members. Reach out to all your team members and connect with each other and come up with a team name. Suppose you come up with a team name of like unicorns, right, or software experts. Once you finalize your team name, come to this LinkedIn post, this anchor post, go to comment section and say, hey, we are team unicorn. Okay, my team members are, tag your team member. Like if I tag Dr. Amit Lal at Vivek. Okay, so that's how you can tag your team members and then post it, so that your team member will get to know it, and we will also get to know about uh, a lot of messages. So we'll get to know about, okay, who are your team members and what is your team name. So that's how you can find your particular team member over here. Moving back. again, just to clarify, guys, the first step is that you can find your team member's name under this particular LinkedIn, under this particular Google Sheet. So let me add the Google Sheet link in the chat box. Find your team members in the Google Sheet.
And one more thing, there is a possible scenario that your name is not on the list because you have not registered for the project. So you can do one thing, you can comment here on this same post and you can say, hey, I want to participate in this particular project. I don't have a team, and somebody will reach out, or if somebody will not reach out, our team will help you in finding your team members. So that is also the case. So if there is any other issue, so already see that Abdullahi says that his team is 104. So anybody has team numbers 04, we can do that.
Mhm. So, guys, again, if you don't find your team members, write comment below here, and we'll connect you with those team members. And sometimes, like many people won't find their other team members, so you can collaborate. We'll try to match you guys with each other, and you can work together and start forming a team. Right? I mean, it will be a fun journey. So just comment here, and we'll let you know. Again, the first step is to find a team. You can find your team members under this Google Sheet link. Second thing that you need to do is to learn about what this particular module is, that starts today and that ends the next Wednesday. You can find all the details related to your project or related to your module under this particular link that says project overview module 1 and module 2 details and submission guidelines. Simply this particular document and you'll be able to see all the details related to this project, right? So when you scroll down, come to this section under module number 1, you'll see all the tasks over here. Okay, don't start on module number 2. We'll remove details of module number 2 for now, but here under module number 1, you'll see all the details related to what you're supposed to build. Okay, so complete your module number 1, submit it by next Wednesday. We'll conduct a doubt session on coming Monday as well. There will be a doubt session on Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, so that you can ask any question related to this particular module and the task in this module number 1. Now, the final thing is, okay, so we have covered 3 things. First, you'll find your team member here. Second, you'll find the project details over here. Third is, once you complete your module number 1, you have to go to this third link, submit module number 1 and 2. You'll go to this particular link, which is a Google form. You'll fill in all the information that is asked over here, and you'll upload the details of your module number 1 that you have completed here. Okay, you have to zip all the files, upload. By the way, all the guidelines are given over here. So form your team, get project details, and submit your module number 1 by next Wednesday using this link. And for anything related to this project, simply use this particular LinkedIn post and comment below, and everything will be resolved. That's a lot of information. Okay, what else we can cover?
Okay, so I'll just summarize in just 2-3 lines what we have just discussed. That first thing you need to do is to build the team. Go to that post. There is a Google Sheet. Search your name. If it is there, your team number is already there. If it is not there, you can just write it in the comment section, and we will build a team for you, or you can just find out your members. That's the first thing. Second thing, on the same post, you will get everything: recording of this particular session, where how to submit. There is a Google form for submission also. So first build the team, then build the project, then by next Wednesday submit it. On Monday we will meet again on the live session to take up all your technical queries, but in between, if you face any other query, you can write it on the same post. So this is what the summary of Aditya what explained in the detail. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Jonathan is saying the same thing. I have not registered it. I just told you, Jonathan, in the same way, just go to that post, write it your email ID that I want to be a part of it. If anybody doesn't have the team member, they will just contact you again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We can take up certain questions, I guess.
Yes, there are a lot of questions in the chat box. So, Amit, would you like to take few?
Okay, I haven't registered this. We have taken already. Someone wants to join a team. Yes, so there are a lot of people are saying that they want to join a team. I would say that go to the Google Sheet first before asking other people to uh, join you, because sometimes what happens, your team is already there. Their LinkedIn links are also there. Just you can go on that particular post. Hey, I registered for this project. You are also one of my team members, and most of the time they will respond. If they don't respond, most probably you can connect back to us that okay, my team members are not responding. Kindly help me finding a team, and we'll do that for you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, there are other questions. Da, 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 this.
Okay, so somebody is this is a good question. Is somebody saying that is this really a work experience since we are not paid for it? I believe that there are so many internships we do where both those are unpaid internships and those we count as a work experience. And so whenever you are doing, and I believe that uh, that job is something else, like one thing that is called the job experience, and there are some other things like real time doing projects experience. And in the software development world or in the data some science domain, even more than job, your project matters the most. What kind of projects you have done and what kind of impact you have created in the industry or from your role, that is more important than any other thing, I believe.
Guys, let me tell you one thing. So when I started iCounselor, our very first few software developers, they were literally college students, and they're still with us, right? This guy was in third year of engineering, and he joined us almost like 1.5, 2 years ago. And he started building our platform, and he showed me that okay, he has knowledge of Python, he had good knowledge of SQL, and he literally built the entire system right from scratch, right? And that only things matter. So if you have done the hands-on implementation of technical skills, employers would love to hire you.
Karthik
Uh,
says, yeah, any other higher play. You can take up
yeah,
certain.
so one question I would like to take of Dhruv Mittals. He's asking that whether there will be an individual submission. Yes, there will be an individual submission. You will be working in the team, but there will be individual submission, and we have two modules for this project. So yeah.
The same question is coming from Karthik also. I would suggest that there is no harm in doing a project alone, but I believe that that is not the right way of approaching a project, because you might be comfortable in any one of the languages, but you might not be comfortable in some other language. So your team member could be very, very helpful in these kind of things. Other important thing is, as we earlier also discussed this, that when working with team, it becomes really challenging when people are in different geographic location, different time zones, and then we have to complete a project in in a particular deadline. So that would help you in preparing for behavioral interview questions whenever you go for any kind of interview in this particular role. Okay.
Mhm.
Are we supposed to collaborate with our team members? Yes, the first thing you can do is to collaborate with your own team members if they don't respond. But most probably this will not happen, because if somebody has registered for a project, even if they are not here today, they will get the recording and everything, and they might just join you for doing the project.
Yep.
Okay, let's take up for Mu questions. Okay, this is a Vivek. Kindly note this case. Himanshu says I did registered for this project, but my name is not in the Google sheet. So this could
Mhm.
also be one of the scenario, Vivek. So
Yes.
I would say that can I ask them to tag you or like message when commenting you, they can tag you and then you can help them finding the team.
Yeah, absolutely. They can do that. And Himanshu, in the meantime, what you can do is you can go on that LinkedIn post and you can just type in your email ID as well. So,
Hmm.
so my team will pick it up and we can add you to the team list.
Mhm. Amit sir, here I would like to take one moment to announce that one very important thing: how people should use their LinkedIn, right, during this project
Okay.
to maximize the impact. So, guys, look, there are two things, right? First is you have some skills, you're working hard on some particular thing, but you're not talking about it, right? And second is you actually promote what your skills, your knowledge, your efforts in the public domain, and that is very very important, because there might be some recruiter or hiring manager who is desperately looking for a good talent, say who has some experience or who has put some hard work on say Java, Python, Spring Boot, or anything, right? And This recruiter or hiring manager or employer might be struggling, right? But if they come to know about you through the social media platform, there are chances that they may reach out to you. They may give you some kind of opportunity. And this is the biggest mistake I see that job seekers do. They utilize LinkedIn in a very, very incorrect manner. The most of the people, 95% of the people, they utilize LinkedIn just to search job. They search software engineer job opening to all the job opening. They just go there and they blindly apply, like easy apply, easy apply, easy apply. That's not how you should utilize your LinkedIn profile. The best way to utilize your LinkedIn profile is to promote what you are currently doing, what you plan to do, what job roles you're targeting. So, in this particular project, I would recommend you to share on your LinkedIn post your entire progress. Let me give you some examples. So, in the previous projects that I did, candidates did share their journey throughout the project and it benefited them a lot. Okay. So, let me share the screen again really quick. This, share this. Okay. So look, we did this project and we completed this data analyst project a few days ago. There's a guy, this Abhishek, right? He's an aspirant data analyst. He shared his journey on the LinkedIn post, saying that excited to announce I've successfully completed module two of this. He tagged a few people, say Dr. Amit. You feel free to tag High Counselor, feel free to tag me so that I'll like your post. Dr. Amit will like your post. So people in our network will also get to see. Make sure to add all the relevant tags. For example, if you are looking for software engineering job role, right? Hashtag software engineer, hashtag software developer, hashtag software jobs, right? So share your entire experience on social media, and trust me, it may reach to someone in your network or someone probably outside of your network. When I'll be liking it, will when Dr. Amit will like it, when your friends will like it, it may reach to some hiring manager and recruiter. But there is one very important point to understand, that do not expect that you'll make one or two posts and you'll start getting result. Okay, on social media, it's a continuous journey. You should put effort regularly, should post about whatever you're doing, be it this project, be it whatever you're doing in your school, in your job. Make sure to share it on social media. If I were you, I would post today that, hey guys, hey connections, or hi friends, I just want to announce that I've started building a real world application on book review. I'll be building this application in Java or Spring Boot or Python or whatever that language is, and I'll be working with a few team members. If you want to invite more people to work with you, just say, if you're interested in working in this project, let's work together, gain some work experience, comment here, like my post, and then you'll find people to work with you. Okay, I would recommend every single one to utilize this opportunity to promote on social media. Okay, it's very, very important.
And I believe one point I will add here, that today, when we look at the job market, it's a crowded place, right?
Yeah.
And there is always a gap between supply and demand. So it is very difficult for any employer also. Look, when we look at the employer perspective, we always say that we don't find relevant candidates. On the other side, a job seeker always says that we don't find a relevant company for us. So there is always a mismatch between them. And that's where I believe that these social media platform will help you to record your work, that okay, I did on this particular month, I did these kind of projects, in the next month I did this. So this will show you an entire journey for any employer or anybody coming on your profile. So I
Mhm.
believe that this is a very good way of knowing to your connections, linking people, that okay, I and most like, if you look at the Aditya profile, he has more than 1 lakh plus following on LinkedIn. So if he'll come to your post, and if you like your post, or if he only says that okay, yeah, good work, all the best, so that helps you in reaching out to a lot of other people, a lot of employer network, that okay, I did one of this, and you can showcase your work also in this way. So this
Mhm.
is I would say that do go and do tag us also. I will be happy to read my name, not only tagging perspective, but also looking at the perspective that how you are sharing it. And I
Mhm.
can also comment on that, that whether it is the right way, or I can just message you that you can improve in this way.
Mhm. Guys, it's so as Dr. Amit said, right? Like, so I was very shy to share anything about my work, anything about my experience. When I used to work, I mean, when I graduated from Duke University and I worked at Deloitte and PwC for about 4 years, I never posted anything. I literally did not post even a single post on LinkedIn for about 4 or 5 years during my time at Deloitte and PwC. I was simply doing my job, right, sitting in San Francisco office. But then I realized the value and the power of social media, and simply just by putting whatever I'm doing, right. So I try to post every single day or in every 1 or 2 days, and I simply post, okay, whatever we are doing this particular project, or if there is any job opening, or if we are trying to build something, or if we are struggling with any specific business problem, I just simply post it here. And I was amazed to see how people come back, respond to you, and you get so many collaborative ideas. You start getting so many opportunities, and literally in a matter of a few months, my followers increased from like 2,000 to about 83,000 right now. So that's why I would highly, highly recommend, guys, that during this entire project journey, today or tomorrow or whenever you start, share your first post. I'm starting working on this project. At the end, mention that I'll keep on posting the updates. Stay tuned. In 3 to 4 days, you can say I'm working on this particular module, facing these challenges. Anyone has any idea about it? At the rate high counselor, can you help us? At Aditya, can you help us? When you complete module number one, post about it. When you complete module number two, you can post about it. When we'll provide you certificate, post that certificate. Okay. So start understanding the proper way of utilizing LinkedIn, guys. Just don't do this. That okay, software developer job, and people mostly just go to jobs and they keep on apply. I mean, never apply. Create your personal brand on LinkedIn by posting, and recruiters and opportunities will directly get to you. Okay. I think that's enough lecture on this thing. We can move on. Okay. I mean, I really want to emphasize, right, how important it is.
Well, obviously, that look, we have also learned from our mistakes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What we can do is by just explaining then people or people who are starting their career, we can just make them understand that okay, these are the mistakes which we have done. Don't do it, right? Because that will not help us. So this is a good way of Aditya has explained you, and we have seen results of this. We have not. This is not the first time we are doing it. And literally in the last project also, I have got more than like 300, 400 people writing about their journey of the whole project, like they write from the beginning, then their challenges, then the languages they have learned through the project, then what they did, how they did, and even the video of that particular project has been posted. So that's a complete journey. Anybody can go to their LinkedIn post and then, oh, he has a deep interest in data science, and these are the things he has done for this project. Okay.
Okay, there are a few people who are asking, okay, where can I find the module or what tasks need to be done? So, guys, as I mentioned, we have created a specific document where we have explained all the project details. I've added a link of this particular document in the chat box. Again, you'll find this project detail document in the project anchor LinkedIn post as well. Okay, I'm again sharing the link of this LinkedIn post that you can utilize to find all the details. Okay. So just to wrap up, let me again show all these important links, and then we can wrap up this call, and we can again meet you guys on coming Monday for doubts related to this particular project. In the meantime, let's utilize this LinkedIn post. So just sharing it for the final time so that everyone is on the same page. So if anyone who missed out on anything, here is the summary, guys. So where is the okay. Guys, this is the LinkedIn post that we are going to utilize as an anchor post for this particular project. Okay. I'm again sharing the link of this LinkedIn post in the chat box here, and I've posted it here. That is first thing. In this particular LinkedIn post, when you'll go, there are details called important links. First, form a team member, find your team member utilizing this Google Sheet. Simply go to this Google Sheet, find your team member, reach out to them, create a team name, and post your team name in this LinkedIn post. Just post it right over here like this. Once you form a team, you can find detail of this project under this particular link. Open this particular link and you'll find everything that you need to do in module number one, all the tasks. You'll find all the details over here. Work with your team, work individually, and start working on it. Okay. Finally, when you complete module number one on next Wednesday or before that, again, you don't have to wait until next Wednesday. Simply go to this third link, which is a Google form, and submit your module number one over here. For any question, concerns, comments during this time until next week, until we meet, feel free to post your question, comments over here, and Vivek, myself, Dr. Amit, or Priya will be happy to answer your questions. So that's the entire summary of today's call, and I think that's a wrap for kickoff call as well.
Yeah, I guess that we have explained the whole process. Okay.
And
Yes.
I just wanted to add one last thing. So,
Yeah.
guys, if your team is not responding, so don't worry about it. You can still start the project, right? It's not tactically really dependent. Don't wait for anyone else, right? In the meantime, just post on the LinkedIn comment that Aditya just shared, right? I will add you to a new active team, and then you can connect and start
And
working on
one
your
more
post.
thing, I would also suggest that most of these people are not in the same time zone also. So there is a possibility that you are messaging them, but there might be at the midnight or maybe in the night time, right? So at least wait for few hours. If you don't get a response in next 24 hours, I believe that is the right time to ask Vivek to find a new team for you. That's the way to go.
Mhm.
Okay, somebody says my name is not there in the Google Sheet. I said that if your name is not there, don't worry. Just go to that post, write your email ID. Hey, I want to participate in this project. My email ID is this. Kindly help in finding me the team. And you will also need not Vivek. You don't need Vivek for this. I believe as soon as you will write that I don't have a team, somebody will ask you to join him.
Mhm.
Yes.
And don't forget to utilize LinkedIn for this particular project. Post, share your progress, share your success, share your challenges as well. Okay. And feel free to tag us. We'll be happy to provide you feedback over there.
Okay.
And one more point I need to add, that if anyone facing some technical issue or getting some difficulties in just getting started with the project or setup and everything, we will be of course having a doubt clearing session. But in case you are not able to start with the project and you're stuck somewhere, please comment in the post below. So I can help you, or we three, like we four of us can help you guys. And one more thing I need to add, I can see the comment section, like can I do the project in Python or Golang? Yes, it is open in any language. So it is not biased to Java. But also if you want to learn Java, Spring Boot, that is also very good option, as it is a most popular language nowadays. So yeah, anything, whatever you're comfortable with, you can use for this project. That's it.
Mhm. Perfect.
Okay, I guess we thanks Priya for giving time to this project, and she will be available for next 2 weeks also for this project. So feel free to ask any kind of questions if you face on this particular project. Okay, that's it from my side.
Perfect. Thanks everyone for joining in, and we look forward to working with you for the next 2 weeks. See you on coming Monday. In the meantime, let's interact on the LinkedIn post. See you. Bye.
Bye
Yeah,
bye.
thank you
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
everyone. Bye bye.
Yeah.